Both the Goodyear DuraTrac and the Nitto Ridge Grappler are hybrid tires. These tires basically come in rugged terrain category, which is in between all-terrain and mud terrain. That's because they have prominent shoulder lugs of a mud tire and closed-up design in the middle. So with these shoulder blocks, they are able to evacuate mud out through the grooves more effectively. But still, the Goodyear DuraTrac does things better here overall. That's because DuraTrac offers wider zigzag circumferential rings dividing shoulder blocks from the middle. The deep mud, which gets lodged in its thread, gets crushed with its tractive groove technology, and the broken down mud then passes through the thread more effectively. On the other hand, although the Nitto Ridge Grappler also provides considerable performance on muddy terrains, with its Z-shaped grooves connecting the outer longitudinal channels, they are still not broad enough and have shallow thread depth, so the tire lacks here a little bit. But Nitto Ridge Grappler is a better tire on rocks, no doubt about it. The tire does everything right on this terrain. Its triangular shaped blocks with notches and offset edges provide more biters, and these have reinforced foundations which adds stability. The Nitto Ridge Grappler presents you with a more aggressive sidewall lugs. It actually offers dual sidewall design on each side of the tire, and on both it shows up with thicker lugs compared to Goodyear DuraTrac. These lugs, when you pressure down the tire, enhance stability and the footprint of the tire, which is highly crucial for crawling. Moreover, the Nitto Ridge Grappler also features stronger inner construction, so with that, you move on rocky terrains with much more confidence. Its inner construction consists of 3-ply polyester cover on which 2 broad steel belts run, and these belts are further reinforced with 2 cap plies of nylon. On DuraTrac, you end up with just 2-ply sidewalls, and as its lugs are not thicker, its sides are very weak comparatively. But with stronger inner construction, the Nitto Ridge Grappler also gets much heavier, and its weight compromises the tire's steering response on road in both wet and dry conditions. On dry roads, the tire understeers with its stiffer overall inner and outer construction, and on wet roads, it shows relatively more slippage on corners. Basically, in wet conditions, both sipes and tread flexibility are important, and Nitto Ridge Grappler lacks in both. Its shoulder blocks have minimal sipes with no other biters, so water underneath its thread is not removed effectively. On the other hand, the Goodyear DuraTrac has the advantage of flexible thread as it has less number of plies inside and a softer rubber on top. This tire also offers better siping as well, as they have interlocking technology which during cornering open and close according to the surface and wipe water away efficiently. And above all, the DuraTrac shows better hydroplaning resistance as well, as with wider grooves, more volume of water gets passed through, and with faster evacuation, less work is left behind for the sipes, and overall wet traction is improved in return. Similarly, more weight of the tire also contributes to its larger fuel consumption and tread wear. That's why the Goodyear DuraTrac offers 50,000 miles warranty for non-LT sizes, while the Nitto does not provide any with its tire. Nonetheless, the Nitto Ridge Grappler still manages to perform better in terms of comfort, as it offers variable pitch technology where vigorous angles of its thread blocks cut down the noise levels more efficiently. The Goodyear DuraTrac on the other side is loud, and it tends to get louder with wear, especially if you don't rotate these tires religiously. If we talk about snow, it's not surprising that Goodyear DuraTrac is a much better pick. It basically does everything right here and is branded with 3-peak mountain snowflake rating, unlike the Nitto Ridge Grappler. Like winter tires, which are so soft, the Goodyear DuraTrac's thermal adaptive rubber also remains spongy even with freezing temperatures. Its biters, although are less compared to Nitto Ridge Grappler, they are still more optimized for snow on both light and deep terrains. On deeper snow, the tire's mini thread blocks that are strategically placed in its grooves hold onto the snow particles, while the extra snow gets channeled out through its wide longitudinal rings. So this way, the grip is held strongly while the excess snow is able to flow outwards. On light snow, its 3D interlocking sipes, especially on the shoulder blocks, which is missing in the Nitto Ridge Grappler, provide better efficacy. Moreover, its rounded contact patch combined with its narrower thread puts more pressure on the snow. So this snow is forced to get lodged in its grooves, and this way the tire makes better snow-to-snow contact, which is what you want on this type of terrain. Lastly, for icy terrains, DuraTrac offers stud-able blocks where you can install 16 of these studs, but note that they only come in the LT sizes. And that's all, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe if you like the content. Your support is much appreciated. Thank you for watching. Till next time.